I couldn't possibly have heard you right. Did you just say you would shoot me to save yourself?
Don't take it personal. It's called survival.
Not to worry, Nikki. She won't get the chance. Nobody touches this gun but me. Although I suppose it is the thought that counts.
I'm gonna remember that, Phyllis.
Oh, please, Nikki, like you wouldn't do the same to me in a heartbeat. You don't give a damn if I live or die.
Likewise.
As amusing as this is, ladies, I have work to do, and you're keeping me from it, so quiet.
Word to the wise, Fred. You may think you're in control, but none of this is gonna last.
Oh, really?
Yeah. People are searching for you all over this state, you and Nikki, and you know what? Jack's gonna start wondering where I am.
Well, the latest news report here says that Genoa's finest have no leads as to my whereabouts. And since no one has come through that door, evidently your hubby has other fish to fry. Huh?
So, what did you mean when you said you had work to do? What are you planning on doing with Phyllis and me?
What a very astute question, Nikki. Very good. Now, why would I take a hostage? Or make that 2 hostages when I could just drop you off at the side of the road and drive off alone by myself into the night?
Ransom.
Bingo! Give the lady a cigar.
You know who you remind me of, Jack?
Who?
Me. Sounding invincible about my marriage.
Phyllis and I have good reason to feel that way. We've been through the wars. We've earned our happiness.
Yeah, that's exactly how Victoria and I felt too. Like we could weather any storm. Victor's meddling, my gambling, Delia. Even after the divorce, we were drawn back together, convinced that we were meant to be. Like we had, fixed all our problems, everything that we were struggling with. It just continued to drive a stake, little by little, breaking us apart until there was nothing left to put back together.
What are you saying here? That that's going to happen to Phyllis and me? Is your idea of how to be a supportive brother telling me my relationship with Phyllis is doomed?
I just want you to benefit from my experience. Look, just because you paper over the cracks in a relationship, it doesn't mean that they're not still there.
You think I haven't figured that out yet?
Victoria couldn't forgive me for wanting to best her old man, right? It's the same reason you're struggling with Phyllis.
Okay, I understand that. Your story and my story are different. Phyllis and I have found a way to work through our issues, to reconnect, to trust again, and thank God for that. If I ever lost Phyllis, I don't know what I'd do.
And once I get the ransom money, I will leave the 2 of you here, safe and sound and untouched.
What makes you think that you're going to even make a dime on this? You think the cops are going to negotiate with you? I think you've been sadly misinformed.
Oh, my dear, you have such little regard for your own value and for my skills at getting what I want.
I'd match my skills against yours any day.
Oh, a contest of wits and wills. I look forward to that, Phyllis.
Really?
Yes.
Kidnapping for ransom? That's out of the 19th century. I thought you were a bit more contemporary.
Oh, I prefer the classics.
Hey, you know what? If it's cash you want, there is a better way to go about this.
Oh, hey, if you have a plan, what? What? What is this? Oh, why, Nikki, it's a phone. How thoughtful of you and contemporary. Well, we'll be able to make good use of this, I think. Let me see. All right, ladies, this is how this is going to work.
We know how it's gonna work. You're gonna call Paul Williams and tell him that we're here.
No, only a fool would get in contact with the authorities. No. I'm gonna call the one person I'm certain will negotiate with me.
Victor.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure my bullet only grazed him. He should be somewhat recovered by now. And he's going to want to arrange a reunion with the love of his life. Oh, yes.
Your story with Victoria It can change, you know.
Come on. How many times have we gone over this? Yet I will say it again. Victoria and I are done, so you can stop playing matchmaking.
That is not what I'm doing.
It sure sounds like that's what you're doing.
I am
Jack.
suggesting that you can change the dynamic of the relationship. You want to spend the rest of your lives pointing fingers, feeling hurt and resentment, or you want to find a way to support each other, to be friends? Speaking of friends, it looks like Victoria could use a friend right now.
I'm listening.
You're to wire $5 million into Ian's account. And once the transfer is complete, he'll release me. I'm going to give you the number. Do you have a pen?
Here, 1 second. Just a piece of paper. Pen. Thank you. Could you hold the phone up for me?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah?
It's an offshore account in the Cayman Islands. And the bank routing number is 612 B as in boy, 1 4.
I'm claustrophobic! You need to take these off me right now! You need to take them off!
Who's this?
Ian has Phyllis too. We're at the Epic.
You keep your mouth shut. Right.
And then 4618. Did you get that?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Give me this. Give me it. Victor, you have 2 hours to transfer that money, you hear me? Make it happen, Victor. Or this is the last time you're gonna hear your sweet Nicole's voice.
Any word on Nikki?
No, not yet.
How's your dad doing?
Bullet passed through his shoulder. No major damage.
Lucky.
He's fine. He will be fine. He's as stubborn and as infuriating.
Hey, having been shot, forced to watch his wife dragged away by Ian Ward at gunpoint, I'd say he has good reason to be upset.
Well, in spite of all the awful things he said, I'm sure he's as scared as we are. If anything happens to my mother, sorry.
It's okay.
No, I need to stay positive for Mom.
We're all going to try to do that.
Right.
Can I get you anything? Some water or something?
I'll grab some. I actually could use a minute.
Got my handkerchief.
Thank you.
Can I get 2 waters over here, please?
Why are you being so nice to me?
Your father was just shot and your mother was kidnapped. I think nice is the least that I could do.
I meant after last night. We had an argument. You walked out on me twice.
Last night I was being a jerk.
Is that an apology?
I'm being nice. Let's not get crazy about this.
Yeah, of course not.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When you accused me of sabotaging your company, it hurt.
Oh, true. I guess I owe you an apology.
See, that's the problem when two people like you and I, the kind of history that we have, we still care what the other person thinks, even when it's over.
Victor's gonna do it for us, I'm telling you. You'll see.
How? He's in the hospital under guard.
Oh, ye of little faith. He'll get one of his kids to play hero. Or maybe the lovesick Dr. Gates. Nobody will pay any attention to her. She'll be able to do the transaction unnoticed. There. My account is on screen. Now, I'm gonna go brew some coffee. It's been a very eventful day. Yeah. I'm gonna brew some coffee and then I'm gonna watch for the glorious moment when $5 million suddenly appears. Oh, it's gonna be glorious.
Do you think Victor's gonna pay the ransom?
I doubt it. But I told him where we were and that we needed help.
hope you're right.
Well, Victor's not gonna leave us up here to die.
I hope not.
Well, then what are you afraid of?
That he's gonna take matters into his own hands. And that we're gonna get caught in the crossfire.
Oh, you. Just... Oh, God. I need coffee.
You know what? It's getting late. I'm surprised I haven't heard from Phyllis. I think I'm going to go up to the cabin.
No, Jack, that's not a good idea.
Wait, well, what are you saying? Why would it be a bad idea for me to head to the cabin?
Because she's there to decompress. She needed some alone time.
She would also like to know what's going on here, and I'd also like to know that she's doing all right.
I'm sure she's fine. She might have just turned in early. I mean, it makes sense, right? Maybe she just needed some much-needed rest, and I just don't think it's a good idea to bother her right now.
You are being very protective of Phyllis.
Yeah, I am. I think she would do the same thing for me.
You two have developed quite a bond over these past few months, haven't you?
You ready for this? It's a news alert. Victor escaped the hospital. He's on the loose.
Money, sweet, sweet money. I'm heading for the land of milk and honey with my money. Money, sweet, sweet money. Oh, I'm heading for the land of milk and honey. My money will... Oh, my old friend. Here we go again, huh?
Only this time you will die in mourn.